Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about the new custom themes and settings in SurveyPocket and how to control those from your online Survey Analytics account. So first of all, let's look at SurveyPocket here on the iOS 7 emulator, and notice it defaults to obviously the denim theme. When I go back to Survey Analytics and I go to my device keys, I can open them up, and since I'm using Greg's emulator, I'm going to use that one. You're going to notice some new controls that haven't been there in the past. First of all, we can change the background color, the font color. You can also control the theme, so you have the opportunity to go to denim or iOS. And by setting it here on the device key, this means that every time that you synchronize your device, these settings will be pulled down to the device. So for remote users who you want to present a constant or a consistent theme, this is the best way to control how the iPad and your survey is being presented out in the field. I'm going to show you these features for both background color and font color. I'm also going to show you background image. This is actually a little bit more advanced, and I'm going to ask you to please contact your account manager if you've got additional questions or you'd like to play with this feature. So first of all, let's play with the background color. I've always liked let's pick a nice kind of soft, well, maybe let's go over here. Oh, that's nice purple. That's the background color. And the font color, we're going to go for something a little bit different. We're going to go with a kind of a rich green. Now, I'm going to tell you to please be aware that you're going to have to play with the color selection to make sure it's palatable and looks good for your eyes. But it was just really this easy. I hit Save Device key. I simply go back over to my emulator, and I'm going to hit Synchronize. So it's pulling down the current responses. It's going to bring up the view. The background color has now changed. Please note that on the main survey screen, I've kept the survey types, all that text in black, so it's legible. Only when you get into the survey will I start to change the colors. Okay, so now that I'm in the survey, you'll see instead of that iOS theme or the denim theme, I now have the background color I've chosen, and I've got the colors for the text I've chosen. Kind of a nice way to control the look and feel of the application. Okay, let's make one more change. This is really the exciting one I like. If you really want to put a skin or a feel on your survey, I'm going to go back to my device key. I'm going to make a change that, again, as I mentioned before, you'll need to talk to your account manager about doing. I have created an image called Jumbo, and I'm going to tell you what I did. I used a basic image editing program, and I took a clear background and I embedded essentially a watermark of a elephant. And you're going to meet my friend H-I-I-I-I-I. Let me find my friend Jumbo. Okay, so when creating an image to optimize it for your iPad, the optimal size will be 320 by 480 pixels. You can create the image. Again, I would suggest using a transparent background and embedding a watermark. That way, your question types will present properly over the top of it. When you have that, you simply load that into your image library, and you can select. Your account manager will have the ability to select that, and enable it in your device keys. So we go to Save Device Keys. We go back to the iOS emulator, and I'm going to go to Synchronize. So you've seen that the color is now gone. If I drop this, you see something's behind there. Wait a minute, I can't see it all. Now let's go into the survey and take a look at what we really have back there. Now you get the full picture of Jumbo. This is usually the screen you're going to come up to if you're in kiosk mode. Pretty nice. There's your image. There's your view. I'll start the survey. Jumbo's in the background. He's asking you, what do you think of Starbucks? Hey, got some barcodes? Let's scan them. Got a couple dollars in your pocket? How are you going to spend it this weekend? I don't know. Are you happy or are you sad with what you're seeing so far? How long is this survey going to take? While you're out shopping, why don't you run the stopwatch to go find this particular product? A lot of ways to use a stopwatch question here. the date time. There's been a small change in this. We're using the iOS 7 default control here. So it may take people a couple of days to get used to it, but as more people adopt to the application and the operating system, I think they're going to see that. There you go. We'll go to next. My Net Promoter Score. Again, how do I feel about Jumbo? Pretty good. With all my image questions, remember, now I'm not going to let the background affect me. I can still use my shadow boxes to show the full image, take full advantage of the UI. Star ratings. And finally, the ability to upload or take photos. In this case, if you watch my videos, you'll see I always have a cat. So really, I put this background image, and now Jumbo has the ability to help us out as we're taking our surveys. I take the survey, it comes back out, he's sitting back there. Depending on how many surveys you've got in that particular folder, will determine the available screen space. So that's today's lesson, how to use the themes in SurveyPocket. Obviously, I'll encourage you to test this out on your own, and if you have additional questions, please contact your account manager. Thanks. Have a great day.